Have you ever felt so lost, so desperate and hopeless that you have considered ending your own existence? Like many of you, I have faced difficult times riding this carousel called life. But today, I'm going to share with you how in my dreams, I found the strength to overcome obstacles. I was born and raised in a small town in Mexico, in a mid-class family with lots of difficulties, financial difficulties. In fact, we lived in my grandmother's house all my childhood, in 2 small rooms that work as kitchen, living, dining, and bedroom, with no bathroom. Despite my difficult circumstances, I used to dream about becoming a scientist like I watch in my 12 inches black and white TV. So, when I turned 12, I had the opportunity to interact by the very first time with a computer. And I was so amazed by that machine and all the marvelous things that I could create with it that I decided to become an engineer that day. So I asked my parents to go to a technical school out of town that took me more than an hour, 2 buses, and even half of a mile walking to get there. My parents and my whole family were sure that I will fail. But they eventually let me go to become a computer technician. But I had to take care of cooking my food, washing my clothes, and making myself to school. All that without having a computer. So if I have any homework or project, I had to rent or ask for help from others. But I proved them wrong by being the second highest of the whole school. Have you been in there? Nobody believes in you. Nobody is betting on you. But you do it. It feels right. By then, they start to believe in me. And they made huge sacrifices to send me to one of the most prestigious private universities in Mexico. They even gave me a small old car because there were no public transportation to get in there. I was so happy. I was driving to school. But that feeling becoming to shame and discomfort, with one of the classmates started making jokes about my car. It wasn't easy to fit in that kind of environment. Most of them came from wealthy families, politician families. I came from a very average family. And that was just the beginning. Jokes about me, my clothes, my car, finding my pencils broken or my backpack in the trash can, along with many other ways of bullying. Trust me, they were very creative people. Along this added to social discrimination made me consider dropping school many times. But my dream was bigger. So let me share with you my recipe to overcome those dark times. When you are in the middle of a problem, find a quiet place, close your eyes, and imagine the future that you want to create. Live it in the present, believing that it's real. Now open your eyes, but keep that feeling with you. And I promise that whatever is the issue that you are, it's going to be easier to face. But back to the story. After 4 torturous years, I finally finished my degree. Just to find that jobs out there were not as exciting as I was imagining. Maybe you have been there. First jobs are not like dream jobs, right? But it's part of the learning path. You can imagine working 8 to 10 hours, Monday through Saturday, to make around $250 a month? Yes. My parents were paying more than I was earning in a month. I had to make decisions. And then I moved to Mexico City looking for better opportunities. But I had to leave behind my family, my friends, and certainty. But the leap of faith paid off. I had the great opportunity to start working with a very important IT company. When the CEO of that company gave me my first corporate job without having any experience, but valuing my determination. During that interview, I told him, I need to be honest. I don't have any experience, but I just need one opportunity. And he believed in me. He believed in me. So, even when I started as a manager assistant, making copies, cold calling, sorting files, and all that fun stuff that managers prefer someone else doing, I was so happy because I found a way to achieve my dream. So after 4 years of hard work and a lot of learning, I became a manager. And 2 years later, the company was acquired by a multinational group, making it possible to expand my dream and the opportunity to work in the US. But of course, there were other people looking for that opportunity. It wasn't easy. A lot of interviews, and given the results, working sometimes 14 hours. Not going to the doctor when you have a pain. Oh, no, I can hold it. Because you wanted something so hard that everything else worth it. So I was chosen for the position. 6 months and a lot of work, I was chosen for that position here in Dallas. I was so excited about being here, but really quick, I realized that my English was very poor. I was having troubles understanding people in a conversation face-to-face, and it was even worse over the phone or during a video conference. One day, one manager made a joke about my English in front of the whole team. Have you experienced that? Public humiliation? But I can do nothing. I had to remain calm and stay professional. By then I was working 10 to 12 hours on the daily basis, but I was taking English classes after work. I was using my weekends to polish my English. And 1 year later, I had my resurgence. When I was correcting emails and documents of the very same guy that I was joking about. 5 years passed. Everything was going so well, but a new CEO arrived at the company, deciding to close operations just like that. So out of the sudden, I got laid off. I had to come back to Mexico with 2 little kids of 1 and 2 years old. Back in Mexico, I was having so much financial troubles. I was having troubles even to take care of the basic stuff for my family. We had to come back to live with my parents. And one day, I hit rock bottom. I was walking with my kids in this park, and they saw an old and pretty ugly Carousel. But they are kids. They wanted to ride. So I opened my wallet to find 20 pesos. That is less than $1. It was all my money. So I had to turn back feeling useless and ashamed with my kids, not having an explanation why they cannot ride. And that was a trigger to consider suicide. And actually, I started planning it. I couldn't find a way out. I was feeling my life to end professionally, financially. And so, I know that maybe you have been there. And when you are there, you cannot see a way out, even when there are ways. But you cannot see it from where you are sit. In my case, I have to ask for help. I found a great counselor who helped me to focus my energies in my dream, refocus those energies, because the energies were there, but we need to work on that. Because that dream, it was not only my dream, but also my family. And we start work with that. I never quit on the English. I keep working on that. And so, I made the transcendental decision. Create my own IT company. Being a channel for others to develop new skills and for startups and small companies to access to high-end services. And let me share with you something really nice. One of my mentors in that first company is now my business partner. Now I'm living my dream, but I'm conscious that just like when you ride a carousel, sometimes life is going ups and down. And sometimes go round and round. And I don't know your circumstances, but I do know that whatever you need is inside you. So don't let difficult times make you lose your path. Get committed to yourself and your dreams, and your compass will always lead you to success.